morning, students. Welcome to the SST class. Today I would like to discuss with you on locating places on the earth. Locating places on the earth, lesson 9. You can open your book or just listen to me and see what I am showing you carefully. So, as the heading says that locating places, how to locate? We have three ways to locate a place. Number one is the map, that is behind us. Next one is the globe. See that globe. And third one is the drawing and sketches. Or in today's technology, we have got also locating places through the satellite pictures. But satellite pictures we are not going to discuss anymore. We are not discussing anything about that. But we are basic features of locating place we will discuss. Number one is the globe. This is the globe. Now if you just go to the Google and find out globe and then all that, then beautiful globes will appear in your mobile. But first thing we need to know what is globe. What is globe? Globe is the three-dimensional features or the representations of the earth. Our earth is exactly the same. This is just tilted. It is not like this. Our earth is just tilted towards the right. Towards the right it has tilted. And see, that is the shape. This is the features. First one is the stand. Globe has a stand. Okay, without stand it will not go because it is round. And so there is stand. Remember, in this stand there is also the scale is given. So in this scale is given. Okay, this in the scale also is given, and that is the measuring point. We are not going to do that, but just I am telling what is there. It is the stand, and it has gone fixed on the top one and then bottom one. These are the two poles. One is on top, that is northern hemisphere. This is about the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere is the north pole. These are known as pole, north pole and then south pole. And in between there is a connection between north pole and south pole. That connection line is known as axis, on which the earth is tilted and the earth moves like this. Okay, earth moves like this. Okay, yeah, and remember, the earth moves from the west to east. Okay, not east to west. It is not a east to west. It is a west to east. Okay, west to east. Remember that. And so that is about the poles. Next one is you might be seeing here, there is a middle line. This middle line divides the earth into two equal halves. This is known as equator. This line is known as equator and divides the earth into two equal halves. From here to the pole, from equator to the pole, north towards the north is called northern hemisphere. And from the equator to the down south pole, which is known as southern hemisphere. And it is the equator. This is the equator. So, south pole, north pole, stand, then lines of equator or latitudes. It's latitudinal, equatorial, equator. So it is the equator. It divides. Equator, by name you can say that equator divides the two equal. And so there is this. So next one is, in between there are small lines. The lines are running from the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere, and southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere. These lines are known as longitude. They are known as longitude. And the lines that are running across like this from the east to west or west to east. Eastern east is known as they are known as what line? Lines of latitude, longitude and latitude. That means vertical lines are longitude and horizontal lines are latitude. And when they go, they cut across both. They cut across and form a grid, a cell. That is known as grid. Small cells are there. So two lines they are cut across and make a cell. In your computer language it is cell, and in the geographical language it is grid. This much you should know. Now next one is the map. Now I'll take you this one to the map. So now you see that here the map, world map. North Pole, the Arctic Circle here, and the Antarctic Circle. We have got the lines of longitude. This is lines of longitude and lines of latitudes. And there is a formation of the cell. That is what called it is the square. Small squares are formed everywhere. This here. See, everywhere there is. These are called grid, and these grids help you to find a place, locate a place. Horizontal lines and vertical lines and horizontal lines you take, or latitudes and longitude. You just longitude and latitudes you just take and you point wherever they meet. There is a place. So each place somewhere, all the places are covered up with this. And so therefore, please remember that all these are the lines. So this is about the map. Okay, so dear children, remember this. This is what I would like to tell you that. Okay, come to the point next. Okay, so that is about this. Now next one is the so these two lines, they have been measured. That is the 0 degree is the equator. 0 degree is the equator line, and then if it is towards the north, if you go there are 23.5 degree north. North is the Tropic of Cancer. 23.5 degree south, if you go down, then it is, you will find that Tropic of Capricorn. Then comes 66.5 degree south, Antarctic Circle, and 66.5 degree north is the Antarctic Circle. North Pole is at 90 degree north, and South Pole is 90 degree south. These are the measurement of the lines of latitude. Okay. Next one is the lines of there are different features. Okay. So this is about the lines of latitude. So lines of latitude. There are 181 latitudes in all. 181 latitudes. Equator at 0 degree. I said 90 latitudes from 1 degree to 90 degree north, the northern hemisphere, and 90 latitudes from 1 degree south, 1 degree to 90 degrees south in southern hemisphere. Next one, importance. Why are the importance? The most important and the longest parallel of the latitude is equator, that is longest. And if you move towards the north, the equator, we will find that tropic that I have told you. Next one is the characteristics is important also. The characteristics of latitude. What are the characteristics? What is the work? These latitudes are parallel to each other, number one. They never meet. First, they are parallel, so they will never meet. All latitudes are actually circle drawn in each hemisphere. They become smaller as they move towards the poles, whether South Pole or towards the North Pole. Next one is the North Pole at 90 degree in the Northern Hemisphere and South Pole at the 90 degree in the Southern Hemisphere are just 2